Hey guys, welcome to another video of Papier. And this year I really decided to just upload a daily video, and it's just because this coach Kyle, he told just make a video of yourself talking every day just to improve your communication skills. Because I think a lot of the times, like in recent days, it's becoming more and more difficult to have a social conversation. And for an introvert like me, it's sometimes really difficult to find people to talk with. And I could call a friend, or of course I talk to my girlfriend. But I still feel like a lot of the times I don't develop my social skills enough to the point that I'm really comfortable with my voice and talking, and I can have a conversation with anybody. I'm not up to that point, guys. So I really want to improve my social skills, and I think one of those ways is just to talk to camera a lot, because then I also learn to talk more. Because a lot of the times, for example, when I'm talking to my girlfriend, I'm like, okay. Alright. I'm not really expressing myself. So I think, for me, I'm just using this channel to practice my social skills. And also, like find something to talk about. I think today I have an interesting topic, guys. It's about whether you should quit gaming in 2025 or you should keep playing. I think it's really up to you guys. I think if you can reduce your gaming time to a healthy amount, it's alright, guys. So I must say, why I say this is that a lot of the times with me, like in 2024, most of the time I got it under control. But sometimes, like for example, when Path of Exile 2 came out, or when Brightest Shores just came out, I sometimes have this like huge gaming session while I'm just not doing anything in the whole day other than play this damn video game. And even though I still go to bed, most of the time on recent times, like for example, the first day that Path of Exile 2 came out, it came out at 8 o'clock, so I was like still playing until 3 o'clock in the night, because it just came out. But sometimes, like for example, if you play more than 12 hours in a day and you go to bed, and it takes more time for me to fall asleep, and I wake up earlier and then my brain is like excited to play again. So I think if you are like playing that much, you really should consider quitting gaming, or at least reducing to a healthy amount. And for a long time I thought I was considering this, and I was also watching those quit gaming channels, and those people also seemed to do a lot better. But for me, the problem is that really like in my country, it's like there is only like 4 months of the 4 months of the year that the weather is like nice, and it's nice to go outside. And not even that, because there's also a period where it's like so hot that you need to stay inside with air conditioning or something like that, because otherwise the weather is bad in Holland. So, and also a lot of times I'm just by myself, so some I feel like I feel like I have too much time, That's also what I feel like, I have too much time. And the problem is that when you have too much time, that like you find when I wanted to start, when I wanted to start quit gaming, or take my life to some kind of different level, I was thinking like, what can I do? Of course, you can go to the gym. But I was already doing that, so I was thinking some other activities I could do. So I came up with some other activities, but that just filled the days with a couple of hours that I was doing something different. And then the problem is really like there's so much in a day. So like of course like I can watch YouTube instead of play video games. But for me, it just feels like I'm still at this technology addiction. But I think like maybe everybody in this world have a technology addiction. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Like, do you have a technology addiction, and do you think it's healthy, and do you think it's good? And what things do you do in your life to make your life better? Or are you just someone who just likes to relax and watch YouTube and play video games? I think that's what a lot of people do. It's not. I feel like it's not that good. I think a better life would be like, for example, now I go to the gym. I practice my instrument. I do a bit of yoga. So I think those things are much better than just to waste away your time playing video games and watching YouTube. So I'm trying to actually find more things to include in my day, because at the moment I don't have a job and I want to better myself. And even when I do find a job, I still want to better myself, and I still want to spend a lot of time building some other interesting hobbies. I don't know, guys. So I've watched I watched a lot of videos actually on how to do this kind of thing, because I'm quite lost. I also saw recently somebody that was picturing the pyramid of a high quality man or something like this, and then he should just prioritize work and work on his purpose and then on his fitness skills. But I think a lot of this kind of thing of like high value is also like bullshit. They just mean like aesthetic body and a lot of money in your bank account. I think what those people mean. Like for me, maybe I'm weird, but I don't care how much money I have in my bank account, guys. As long as I can live my life, I don't want to get in financial troubles. So as long as I'm not in financial troubles and I can just live my life and do the things I want, I don't see why I want more money, guys. But maybe that's just me. I think maybe a lot of other people also think like that. Like they don't care about money as long as they have an okay life. But maybe it's also because I'm from the Netherlands and I live in the West, and people just have it better in general. I think when if I was poor and living in a third world country, of course I would care more about money, because then having more money can really increase the quality of your life. I feel like being rich doesn't really improve the quality of your life to a certain point anymore. And maybe it still does, but it does to a lesser amount. So that's the reason why I don't care that much about money. But I do care about living. I don't know. At the other side, I do want to have a job, guys, because you want to do something valuable in this life. Also want to do something for the community. It's like also have an income. Because you need a stable income, because at the end, so at some point I'm gonna need to survive. So I still need a job, but I'm going to different direction, guys. I was talking about quitting gaming. So let me know if you guys have some other thoughts of how to spend your time as an adult. That's like, this for me, especially the last year, I've really put a lot of thought in this topic, guys. How to spend your time as an adult. Because I really didn't know. I don't know what the fuck to do in this life, guys. Really. Really, I don't know. I felt so stupid because I'm already 40 and I thought at least this I should have figured out by now. Like what to do. Like so simple, what to do. And I was like, yeah, I was a bit laughing to myself. Like, you know, of course, I know there's like different phases in life, and at some point you need to think, oh, instead of this, I'm gonna do that. But for me, the problem is like, yeah, I have so much time. I think maybe it's also because before I used to smoke. Like, yeah, I quit smoking in 2023, guys. But when you quit smoking, it's also suddenly you have a lot more time. You know, it's like especially I think when you used to smoking a lot in your adult life, it's like, okay, I'm bored, I'm just going for a smoke. You know, it's not something it's not something productive, and it's also not something to do. And then it's also really funny that when you quit, you need to find something to do with your time, because yeah, you just have a lot of time. You know, time is short. Your life is short. It still also feels short for me, like the day is short, but still there's a lot of hours. So yeah. I also, as a gamer, you're like a min-max stuff that you need to do in your life. So so I kind of do things sufficiently, but then like after a few hours I'm done, and then I'm thinking, what can I do? So yeah, I thought also maybe I could learn a language, and of course, guys, there's always like, for example, like I go for fitness. I do my little routine, guys. So I do fitness, then I play my trumpet, then I do a bit of yoga, and that takes maybe 2 to 3 hours. Of course, you can say after these 3 hours, okay, now I'm going to do some more fitness, more trumpet, more yoga again. So you can do like this, but yeah, at some point you're like you're also out of the energy and the will to do it. That's how I feel. Like, I know that, for example, trumpet players, there are some trumpet players that can play like 5 or 6 hours in a day. But for me, that's not really maybe the way or the thing I enjoy. So I also thought maybe I could start learn a language. Maybe I can start doing calisthenics. That's what I was thinking about. So I needed to develop these ideas also a bit like more in my head, because I think for some people you need to kind of build a system. Like even when you play the trumpet, before I have some old. I will show you. Like I cannot see why the camera is not focused on this, but there are just, yeah, you can see it now. They're just notes on a piece of paper, and you just play those notes. And yeah, if you do that like the first day, the second day, third day, after a few weeks, you will get totally bored. So at least you need to find new songs to play. You need to find a new repertoire, things like that. So it's really like you have to. With everything you do, like even when you go to the gym, you have it in your head. You go like, okay, I do like that machine. Then I do some bench press. Then I do some deadlift. Then I do the military press. And yeah, you have to have this ideas in your head, and especially when you want to start a new thing. Like, for example, learning a language. It's also quite hard, for example, like how to start, because I'm doing this Duolingo thing sometimes, but yeah, I feel like I'm not really learning that much. So, yeah, let me know, you guys, if you have any ideas. I'm just rambling on, guys. I'm almost to my 15 minutes, so yeah, should you keep gaming, at least get it back to a healthy amount, guys. That's the